Hi folks, I thought I would do a very quick comparison test between the startup times of both Windows and OSX on my iMac. Now, I had a stopwatch right next to me, so this is all done accurately. Now, one thing I do want to mention at this point, there is one thing about this whole test that makes it a little tiny bit biased, but I do want to point that out, and that is that number one, this Mac is way outdated. This was early 2010, and number two, this is a fresh version of Windows 7, and it's in old versions of Lion. So obviously there's going to be a difference. Well, the startup time for Windows 7 was a pleasing 31 seconds. So I'm quite impressed there, but then again, that is a fresh version of Windows 7. This line this line has been running since, well, this Mac, I should rather say, has been running since 2010, so it's had a lot of use and different things put on it, so the time is going to be increased. When I first ran this, well, this was when Snow Leopard was being dished out on these old Macs, this pretty much booted up in about 10 seconds. One thing I have noticed about Macs, and this is something relevant to my old Mac, my MacBook Pro, and is over time the startup times do get so bad. And this is something that's happened with my iMac too. What I really need to do is completely clean it out, erase everything, and do a clean install. But this is basically 2 years of use. This is upgraded to Lion. This isn't the new, what's it called, Mountain Lion, is it? But this is just a basic Lion. So as you can see, it's really taking the P, as it were, with the startup times. So what I usually do is just keep this in sleep, so I don't have to put up with this every time. But there we go, it's loaded Wi-Fi all up in 1 minute 9. Well everyone, thank you very much for watching this test, and until the next time, I will see you later on.